We're at RBC's office today. We've been at both of their offices, Thames Court and Riverbank House, and we're here to celebrate SportsAid Week and mainly to celebrate the partnership with RBC, which has been amazing. They're really interested in helping athletes. That seems to be in their DNA. They've got lots of energy that really is rubbing off on the partnership. Today we brought 6 sports into their offices, and what we've brought together is an exciting day of interaction with young athletes, a chance to actually see them in their sweet spot. Just brings the story alive.
It's been great. It's been great to see the athletes, it's been great to see the team from SportsAid, and it's been really encouraging for us to see so many employees being engaged throughout the day. SportsAid Week appeals to the staff because it's a combination of sporting athletes, which a lot of people are very interested in, but also young athletes. It hits a lot of the right buttons, and the charity itself does a fantastic job of translating that money and the fundraising into genuine benefits for the athletes themselves.
I've had so much fun today being involved in the SportsAid Week. We're just trying to get the message across about fundraising and what SportsAid do. For me, it helped me start my career, it helped me get into my sport, and it helps for the future and the legacy of British sport.
SportsAid have been a major help. RBC has been a major help. If SportsAid didn't help me, then I would try and struggle and find a way, but the fact that they've made it easier is the biggest thing. The fact that SportsAid has taken that stress off the athlete to focus more on the sport adds to the performance. Less stress, better performance, and that's what SportsAid and RBC have done.
Today is obviously a very important day during the year, really focusing on SportsAid, but it is a relationship and a partnership which continues throughout the year. We have a buddy scheme which some of our staff have been engaged in, supporting some of the athletes and giving them some mentoring and some advice. And we've also invited teams from SportsAid to participate in some of our events. So it's very much a mutual partnership, and as I said, we keep the momentum going throughout this year and beyond.
The buddy scheme is great because it means I get to check in with Paul, tell him about how I'm progressing with my uni, with my athletics. It's kind of like having a touch base and getting advice from him as well, which has been really, really useful.
It's a real opportunity for me to get involved in something which is really inspirational, but also to try and pass on some knowledge and some advice to Imani.
Will excels at a sport that I would love to excel at. Unfortunately, I don't. All I can offer him is my friendship and a point of contact. And if I can give Will any assistance or guidance, whether it's regards to, I don't know, getting through school, exams, or, I don't know, talking about university, I get loads from it.
The success of SportsAid and my personal experience of it has really been about, sharing in the enthusiasm that these people have as something that you can really then take with you in your day-to-day role. So, they add as much as RBC gives financially. We get much more, I think, in return.
Having seen how well our younger generation have done over the last few years, particularly at the London Olympics and now in Rio, we've really seen the performance of Team GB, and to have obviously the benefit of a fantastic charity like SportsAid behind them has really, I think, inspired the whole country. It's certainly a great charity for us to be involved and partner with at RBC, and so I couldn't recommend it more in terms of inspiring people, both in the workforce, but equally to see how we're supporting that younger generation come through.
In general, SportsAid is trying to find supporters to support our work, you'd imagine that. But particularly commercial partners bring a little bit extra to the pot. It's not only their cash commitment, but they've got a whole office space full of professional people. And what that allows us to do is connect that professionalism, if you like, the world of work, to these young athletes who are embarking on a career in sport. And if we can bring the two together, there's a lot of value add there. So it seems like a perfect mix, and this is a really good example of that with RBC.